Hey guys, Nick here. Welcome to, well, I guess Diablo 4. So today I wanted to actually do some recording. Uh, Basically, I just felt like wanted to get back into recording, but then I kind of didn't want to like do something new. Uh, if that kind of makes sense, you know, I didn't want the pressure of like starting something new and not doing it well. So I wanted to do something in between, like something that I'm playing right now, so that at least I'm still doing something that I'm currently playing while just like enjoying my time, I guess, recording something. So that's why I'm doing Diablo 4. Just for today, I'm planning to do a hardcore run, but this isn't it. This is just a regular, like like well. Okay, so here's the thing. So I'm gonna like just basically talk about it for a while. So here's the thing. So right now, I'm still 4 trophies away from the platinum. You can see that on the top of my screen, which is that I'm missing 1 silver and 3 gold. So one of the a couple of the silvers, a couple of golds, I think. It's not even silver anymore. The silver one is, I think, getting your potion to level 90, the max level. So that will come in due time. But the remaining couple of trophies is one is to beat Lilith. The other is Uber Lilith, not regular Lilith, Uber Lilith, and another is to reach level 100. Which is why, in a sense, this is still considered like we're still grinding out the platinum for Diablo 4. But the actual like video for doing it, I'll do it later on, like in a much more, I guess more interesting. That isn't to say this video isn't interesting, but I'm just like trying to say that, you know, I want to cut out a bit more of the grinding, so just showing you guys like level 100 and beating Uber Lilith and all that. So I kind of want to do that for on video. So this is just basically like a trial run for like when that happens. Okay, so for context, this is still season 1. This was couple of days after. This is couple of days after the new 1.1.1 patch. And the reason why I'm saying that, obviously, is because, you know, if you see, like, this sorceress seems quite, I wouldn't say powerful, but seems to do well enough. That could be the reason why. Because who knows what's gonna happen a couple weeks down the road, right? So anyways, I've already done with the season stuff, so most of the season stuff is already done. Right now I'm just grinding out nightmare dungeons just to get to level 100. I'm going to use this seasonal character because of the additional XP that you get for playing the season, which if you don't know, which is this one, this season blessings. I'm very close to the next one, actually, so I might show that off a little bit in case like some people here aren't like Diablo 4 players and you're here to watch me play games, which that happens, right? But I'm just trying to keep things interesting for those who aren't here for that. Alright, so I gotta clear this conduit shrine. But yeah, I didn't want the pressure of basically I just didn't want the pressure of starting a new game right now, especially like I'm still I'm still not 100% confident with my current setup. So it's basically just, yeah, let's just get that feeling out of the way, right? Because I do frequent Reddit. I do frequent the Let's Play subreddit, and it always comes down to, oh, this is my gear. I have this. What should I do? What should I not do? And I think personally, my advice that I would give people is to say that just do it, right? Just start doing what you want to do. Start doing your Let's Play. Start doing your videos and all that. And I have to like follow my own advice a little bit, because if I were to wait till like, oh, I have my HTML settings done, my overlays done before I started a video, or I gotta wait till like my mic is perfectly tuned, or I gotta wait till like I'm starting a new game that everyone is interested in before I do like a new Let's Play, then if that's the case, I probably will never ever start a video, because nothing is like ever perfect. Like right now, the lag is gonna kill me before anything else. Nothing is gonna be ever perfect, so you might as well do it and enjoy it, right? So I'm gonna try and do that as best I can, and hopefully you guys will be entertained as well. So with that out of the way, why am I doing this? But again, it's like, yep, I am thinking about. So if you don't know me, and my recent videos have been mostly commentary-less. Again, because of my PC setup, which I'm always worried that it's gonna like turn off at any moment. But apparently it's been quite stable this past couple of days. So I took that advantage to actually just report something. Right. So if you don't know me, I'm Nick. This is my channel. It's a Let's Play channel, basically. But most importantly, I'm also someone who likes to get like all the achievements in the game, because like I like doing that. I like to play as much of the game as possible, and having achievements on is kind of like a checklist, right, of how much of the game is left that I need to do or try out. So Diablo 4 is one of those games that I plan to actually get a platinum for. It's pretty easy. It's just a lot of time consuming like tasks, like getting to level 100, defeating Uber Lilith. There were some that I was a little bit worried about. For example, the kill, like get 5 PvP kills. Ooh, get 5 PvP kills, which surprisingly I managed to get done within a couple of hours. Sorry to the people that I ambushed, but you were in a PvP zone, so yeah. It's like, it happens. Ooh, another ancestral wand. Malignant Heart, give it to me. Almost to level 20 for that one. Might have to do like at least 4 nightmare dungeons. Okay, so one thing I want to point out. Well, I do appreciate, like, if you do watch the videos, like, I do appreciate, like, people are gonna tell me like, oh, you're doing this wrong, or you're doing this, like, this is how you're gonna like do certain things better. Like, for example, one of the things I do realize is I am doing like lower level what do you call this, tier dungeons, nightmare dungeons. Yes, I get that, I see that, I know that as well. And the reason why I'm doing it is because, I just want to have fun. It's like, yeah, I'm trying my best to make things as efficient as possible. In a sense that when you're watching any video that I put out, a lot of research has gone into how to make like the platinum journey as palatable as possible. And the reason why I do that is because, when I want to see somebody, go for platinum, obviously one of the things that I realize is that, yeah, it's gonna be, some of them are gonna be very time consuming, some of them are gonna be very repetitive, and I get that, right? So, which is why my plan for Diablo 4 is to basically just show you guys like level 100 and the story mode for hardcore, like getting level 50 on a hardcore difficulty, and that's pretty much it, because a lot of the other things are gonna be grindy as well. So I do understand, like
I need time to prepare that.
in a way I'm also kind of like annoyed that I have to get in front of it. Like, why do I need to explain how I play a game? Like, which is what I find annoying. I guess this is something that I'm going to talk about much later on, and I don't want it to be in this is kind of like a introduction to my let's play style. So I don't want it to be super focused on the negatives at the moment. So I'm gonna skip some topics for now, and I think one of the things that annoy me about current gaming culture will be one of those topics that I want to avoid at the moment, because it's a little bit annoying to me. I'm kind of rambling now, so we'll move on from here. Right. So I think going to need at least another four more nightmare runs before we get to level 78. Do I still enjoy Diablo 4? Currently, yeah, I'm still playing it a lot, almost daily. Almost daily, actually. Even though I finished the season already, I've done pretty much, gotten everything from the season pass. There's still like the last chapter that I still have to do, but that's because like a lot of the stuff there are like super high level. Let's get rid of this guy first. A lot of the things there are super high level, like defeat Uber Lilith and all that. So in a way, it's a good, like, you're gonna have to complete the season anyway, so you might as well do the things you need to do for like the trophies, which I appreciate. So that means, by hopefully by the end of the first season, I would have like gotten everything.
I'm not ready yet.
Then maybe I'll think about, like, do I want to go on to the second season? Ooh, that's a bit. Huh, I'm surprised I survived that. And that is pretty much the reason why I'm playing
I need time to
at a lower. Whoa. And I just jinxed myself. That's why I'm playing at a lower difficulty tier, because of that. My armor is still quite bad. And if people are to be believed, Sorcerer has the worst survivability. And also, this is because of the way I'm playing, which is kind of trying to rush in and do damage. So it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Where's the bottom?
I need time to prepare that.
But I just remembered that the Nightmare Dungeon has at this tier has 4 revives, so gotta be careful a little bit.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, my mana is recovering very slowly.
I'm not ready yet.
Just trying to lure them out one by one. That's a lot of elite enemies in one corner. Okay, just gotta be careful to not die.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, that drew out everyone. Okay, let me just get a little bit more comfortable. I was a bit straining my voice a little bit the way I was sitting. That's the entrance. So it's the other way around.
Out of mana once again.
What is the volcanic? Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Good reason to not stand still.
I need time to prepare.
That was close. Come on, ancestral. But the one I'm having is an ancestral unique chest armor. So might wanna actually depends if it's a good one. Archon armor of Shadow. Was not paying attention to the ground. That's annoying. I thought they were gonna fix that. Maybe not this season, but hopefully for the next season. The speed at which you pick up stuff hopefully will be a bit faster, because the speed you interact with like the altars and the switches, they do take just a bit too long.
Ready yet.
Like it's at least one and a half rotations, right? And that's also kind of why I'm like keeping quiet a little bit, just to focus a bit more on finishing the dungeon and not just like losing it. 738, that's not very high, is it? I don't need that. Yeah, looking for 800 or more chest piece. Even though like I should probably like go up to 750 first. At least something that is above 700 so that, you know, I can survive a little bit better.
I need time.
But the rest of my gear is about 800, so I don't really need it at the moment. As long as I play a little bit smart. I'm not really playing it smart currently. I'm just a little bit rushing through the content, so making a couple of mistakes here and there.
I need time.
What? That didn't go through wall. Ah, right. Those guys are suppressor? Yes, suppressor and... Let me build up my mana reserves a little bit.
I'm not ready yet.
Really, dude? That's a unique glove, I think. 795, 793, slightly better. Fireball. But I don't use fireball, that's a problem. Level 77 though. Nope.
Not ready yet. I'm low on precious
Do they have a trap? It could just be the lag as well. I know they become unstoppable, but wondering if they are preventing me from moving.
I need time to prepare.
Yeah, just taking things a little bit slower.
I need time to prepare. I'm not ready yet.
Nope. What I was worried about was when you get hit by the volcano or whatever it's called, you actually stop in your tracks, which there you go, that happened again, and it's so fast. It is not like you're given like time to actually notice it coming up from underneath your feet. It is just, oh, it just erupts right next to you.
I'm not ready yet.
Typically, I don't read like what's the current nightmare dungeon like mutator. What was it called in Diablo 4? Like in other games like Left 4 Dead, you call it a mutator. Okay, that's the second one done.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, you do see it a little bit, but because of how many enemies are on screen and the things that are going on, you kind of miss it. Wait, that's not the right one, is it? Like that's not the one that blows up.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, almost done. And I guess I miscalculated the amount of XP you get as
I'm
well.
not ready yet. I need time to prepare.
Nope. And I'm out of mana. Can't take advantage of them being staggered. Six 7-1, 649, 790. But I got an 800. I would like that, but it's a staff. I would like that as well. I might keep that around. Glove, no. Armor, no. Troll. Keep, I guess. Yeah, level 90. Just pick that up just to throw it away.
I need time to prepare that.
Where is it? This one. That's not great. I'll keep that around. Need some space in my inventory. And also the repair. Don't typically have to repair all the time, but yeah, there's a 768 here, but I guess my issue is just the legendary FX isn't what I want. I could put something in, but then I might drop it as well, so it's kind of like, yeah, I want to do something, but maybe not yet. Also, why do I have that ring but I don't have? I was kind of wondering about that. Might put that in first, so that at least some of the damage gets blown up. My barber, the one that is the people using the one that most people are using right now, which is the barber, I've kind of left it on another ring, so I might wanna grind for it later on. I want to hit level 78. I might do that because one of the permanent passives is to basically get a higher level malignant heart. So I might do that once I get to level 78. Just grind out for a couple of malignant hearts and just upgrade my gear. Right now I'm not really upgrading. That's one of the main reasons why, is because like I'm not really doing a lot of the malignant heart stuff, so I'm kind of lacking at that point. A lot of them were level 7, like level 3, tier 3. So I kind of want to grind for tier 4. But I also want to reach... I just basically reached tier 4 level of like proficiency, so...
I'm not ready yet.
Don't you run, you vampire. Up, that's the door out, so...
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
One thing I'm not a huge fan of chain lightning is that it's... especially on consoles, you don't really get a chance to aim where you're firing your chain lightning. So the one you want to hit might be the one that's giving the damage protect. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn down my audio a little bit. I think that's the reason why I'm not really saying my words properly, is because I can't hear myself speak. And I'm just listening to all the explosions that's happening around me. Right, so... yeah, so one of the things that might... well, I started out with Arc Lash. And then I moved on to Chain Lightning, like after I hit level 50, because like I wanted a change, a little bit of change from being like a purely melee character. Maybe it's more powerful now, the Arc Lash build. But I want to Chain Lightning because, you know, the patch said, hey, we've did some changes to Chain Lightning, so might as well like, ooh, can't do it. Might as well like give it a try, right? Vicious. They've changed so that Raffle will also drop from elite enemies as well. So keep an eye out for that if that actually pops out. Almost level 78. I'm not sure if it's a bug or something like that, but sometimes I don't see like a pop-up happening when you gain a level. I think it's just the Paragon points would just be like very matter of fact. It's like, you're already like level 77. You've been gaining Paragon points since 78, 50. So we're just gonna keep things simple for you. There you go. Kind of want to be closer to this so that it will kill it immediately.
Not ready yet.
Congratulations, you hit level 78. Another 22 levels to go. It might be possible that I've got to wait till like
My bad's
till like what is this? Dex again? Why is it always Dex? Okay, let's see. Dex. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need this and I need this as well. So I need 25, right? So I already got 5. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, that's enough for everything. So I might as well just go downwards actually. Go downwards and build around. Well, I'll do that once I have more
My burden is
stat points, paragon points to throw around. Because there's a little bit of focus to be like, oh, okay, I want to get it as quickly as possible, just so that I can get the bonus. But once you have enough points, then I start to go around and be like, okay, here's a more efficient route so that I can kind of get more out of less. Maybe I should plan it out a bit earlier. I don't know, but that's kind of the idea sometimes. I'll just go back and find a more a shorter route that will give me what I need instead of like branching out constantly.
I need
Like I took the top route because you need, like the 2 is on the top right and top left, right?
I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare that.
Oh yeah, and that is why why you want to play with the Malignant Hearts, because they do add a little bit of spice to your builds and your gameplay. So for example, now I don't particularly know why, but every time I cast the defensive spell, so like a barrier or something like that, I blow up. But I do need to take damage for it to happen, so I'm not really sure why am I doing it all the time now. Like, am I receiving like 20,000 damage all the time? No, okay, there was a pause there. Yeah, but it's quite fast.
I need time.
So I'm just like a bit curious. It's like, am I constantly damaging myself to cast that? But one that I'm missing now is the Barber, which is like something like a delayed explosion kind of thing. It's like you hit them so hard that they don't know it, but they're already dead, and then they explode, and they damage everyone else around them. And if they do enough damage, they kill that enemy and then keep exploding. So it's kind of cool with this like chain lightning build, because it just keeps like propagating, right? So I kind of want to do that later on once I'm done recording this episode. Just pick that up and then start blowing things up.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, I think I already get to the boss.
I need time to prepare.
Yeah, I'm out of mana. Can't really do much. Alright. Okay. No, don't really want that. Let's see, 679, 669, 700, 686. Ooh, these are low. Okay, that's gonna take a while to hit level 20. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. It's nice to get back to like recording stuff again. It's been a while. I think like almost half a year because I was so afraid of my PC just keeling over. And what I've been doing is basically take the recorded footage from the PS5 and uploading that. But of course, you know, I want to make things like visually slightly more interesting, even though it's a minor thing. And which is like putting on an overlay that is just like the trophy tracker, do commentary and stuff like that. So I do want to do these kind of things, but of course, you know, limitations will happen. But again, like I mentioned at the start, it's like, you know, you kind of have to work within your limitations, even though yeah, they might suck, but you gotta try, right? You gotta do something. And this is me just doing something for the sake of doing something. And hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully we'll be doing something a bit more structured in the upcoming episodes. I might not be back with Diablo 4 until I'm doing the hardcore story mode and like level 100 content. It doesn't have to be level 100, but I'm gonna do it at level 100 anyways, just to be like, okay, this is just the cap of like everything else. So yeah, so I might like do a different game rather than Diablo 4 for the time being, and come back when I'm finally doing like a hardcore playthrough, as well as level 100 content or end-game content. Okay, end-game content sounds a bit better. So I might put up something else for the time being until we come back to this. And if that's the case, that means I need to kind of create new overlays for those new games that I'm gonna play. They're not really new games. I'm thinking of something like Alan Wake Remastered, Control, old games. I don't have the resources to play new games all the time, so you might see a couple of older games for the time being. But that's fine. You know, there are games that I wanted to play anyway, so that's the important thing, right? To play something that you're having fun with. All right, that's enough for me for today. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.